You called me up last night in tears, said you missed me after all these years.
Hi my YouTuber friends, it's Scout Punk again with another video. And as you can see, my beautiful van parked outside right there. Lovely, it's beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, I was saying, when people do van life or live alternatively, you park on the street, you park in a parking lot, you park in a Walmart parking lot, wherever you park, or RV park, something like that, whether you have a van, a schoolie, maybe a car, a camper, doesn't matter. You always have to worry about safety, right? And especially if you're female and you're by yourself, sleeping in your van, and you hear a knock, boom, 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 a knock, and you wonder, who is that? And you're not sure who that is. It could be the police knocking because you can't park there, or it could be someone trying to see if you're in there. So today, this video is 5 weapons you can have while living alternatively, whether living out to your van, your schoolie bus, your RV. This is more attaining to females who live alternatively. Men too, because hey, I have my weapons too. And with that, let's go and talk. Number 1, flashlight. But these flashlights are special flashlights. These are pretty strong and they're dazzling. If someone comes into your face and you open your door, your van or your schoolie, you come out and flash it into their face, and this will give you a chance. As they get dazzled, you get a chance to escape and run away. But with these flashlights, you have different type of flashlights. They're not just regular flashlights. As you can see, they're very, very bright and powerful, even at nighttime. And you got a few others. You got like this one here, the X-Time2. And you got those ones, and you got a few. And like I said before, you have 3 different flashlights, and these are strong flashlights. These are not just flashlights, they're good for your vehicles as well, like I said, but it's good as like a weapon. It's a light weapon, soft weapon I call it, and it's something to dazzle because it's so bright, and it flickers fast on purpose. We can do it in someone's face, give you a chance to slam the door, get your keys, and take off. And remember though, when you're living out of your van and you're sleeping on a street somewhere, on a corner, especially if you have a van, not so much as a schoolie, but more of a van, I always recommend always have your keys next to you, so you can always, if you feel uncomfortable where you are, you can take off, start your vehicle, and move. Like if you're in a parking lot where there's a club next door and people are in a parking lot chatting, as they happen to be sometimes at 2 o'clock in the morning, people drag race in the Walmart parking lot sometimes, and you feel unsafe, just get your keys, go into your vehicle quietly, don't interact with them, and simply just take off. Anyway, number 2, a nightstick. These are one of those full nightsticks that the cops use. This is good to have too. You can always conceal that, have it folded up, and that's a good weapon to have as well. A little nightstick, like a little nightstick it pulls out. A lot of cops use that today because back in the day, cops used to have nightsticks. Some still do, but that's kind of old school now. Like the PR-24, remember that? The PR-24, and then like in England, they had the small sticks. But this is good you can conceal this. And if someone tries to come into your space, flick it out, and you can hit someone with it. And it's a pretty strong, good weapon. Trust me, that'll do some damage to somebody. That'll do some damage in someone's face. And you will see the difference. Look at that. Look what it does to that melon. That is strong. Imagine hitting someone with that. That's number 2. Number 3, a pocket knife. A simple pocket knife could do. Have in your pocket. I have a pocket knife too in my vehicle. I always have by my side. Even something that you can jab somebody with or just cut somebody with. I'm not too heavy on this too much, but most vehicles have knives. Even a house knife like this you can have in your vehicle. I guess, when you think about it, when most people live out of their vans or schoolie buses, of course you're cooking in there, so you'll have a knife. So that's number 3. Number 4, a pellet gun. You try one of these, a pellet gun, that could do damage. It looks like a real gun, but again, you be careful with that. You don't have to be licensed, but you got to be careful. Sorry, the picture on the camera is not that good. Something like that, like a gun like that could work too. And the good thing about that is you can use that. You can even trick someone pretending it's a real gun. So if someone comes knocking at your door, in your van door or your RV door, and unwanted guests, like again, you're in the parking lot, you just show this to them, Hey, usually they'll back up. Oh, hey, sorry, ma'am, sorry, sir. I thought you were someone I know. They'll take off. But careful, if police officers come by, don't point that at the police officers, because they may think it's a real gun. Even though it has the red on top, it looks that real. So it can be intimidating. These guns could be intimidating. Very intimidating indeed. And these are the pellets they use. It's usually a plastic pellet. But trust me, you won't kill no one with it, but you'll do some serious damage, just enough, almost like a stun gun. It will do little damage, enough to stun them, so you can, again, once more, take your keys and take off from the parking lot or wherever you were parked before sleeping in your vehicle. And then we're going to show you some damage, what it can do. We'll show you what it can do. This can do some damage, like I said, and you'll see that. You just load it in, put it right there, and you can load it. The power of that thing is powerful. That will do some damage. You won't kill no one, but you'll hurt them. Look at that damage in the wood. Number 5, and best least, a stun gun. This is my favorite. I like this. Again, the person has to get close to you. People have to get close to you for that. Again, if someone tries to push to come into your van, especially if you're a lady, make sure you have that on you. You wake up out your bed, someone's knocking on your door. I just want to find out what the time it is, ma'am. I just want to find out what time it is, sir. If you're in there, have that stun gun ready. If he tries to push himself onto you, stun him, and then as he falls down, slam the door. Hopefully, like I said before, a second time, have the key by your sides, close. Start your van, your schoolie bus or RV, and take off. And in safety, you'll be safety. So those are like 5 weapons you can use that I tell people. That, and this is just my opinion. What do you guys think? What would be good weapons for you to carry while living alternatively and safety? Because again, this is especially for women who park in driving lots or parking lots and stuff like that by themselves. You have a lot of van dwellers who are females too. And that thing is powerful. Very powerful stuff to use. And of course, I got one more for you. I said 5. I'll give you a bonus of 6. Mace. This is a popular one for women. I got this as well on my keyring. This is a popular one. If you don't want the person to get close to you, you spray that in the eyes. The same method like the stun gun. Shock them as they get distracted with their eyes being blinded with the wet stuff. You slam the door, take the key, and you take off. Actually, this is another favorite I like too. Because with this one, unlike the stun gun, the person has to be close to you in order for you to use it. This, you don't have to be close. And it's even good for bears or dogs, bad wild dogs, bears as well, stuff like that in the wild. Because I know a lot of van dwellers like to do the camping thing in the bushes and stuff. It's good for that also. For bad dogs, wolves, foxes, aliens from another planet. Well, okay, maybe not an alien from another planet. So, So there you go. So that's 6 weapons. What do you guys think? So those are 6 items and 6 things. Well, 5 plus 1 items that you can use for safety. If there's anything you think that would be safe for you, better to use, especially as females doing van life or living at your RV and stuff, and others, let me know on the link at the bottom. This is, like I said before, this is just my opinion and what I think. That's all it is. This is just my opinion, what I think on that. Anyway, guys, if you loved the video, don't forget to like. Anyway, keep it nice, keep it sweet, and keep it real. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel if you love these type of DIY videos. These videos are not professionally done. I never have, because it's too punk, too DIY. And don't forget to live life on your terms. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Matt. See you in the next video.